Good morning and welcome to Sunday Morning Beers. Hopefully you remembered to set your clocks ahead this morning, because if not, that'd make you
late.
what? You late? That'd make you late?
Yeah.
Remember in the fall we talked about setting the clocks back, and we were actually wrong about that.
Sending them back?
Yeah, about
Fall back.
we said that you'd be late, and you'd actually be early.
Yes, you would.
So now you feel confident that if you didn't set your clocks ahead, you're late?
You will be late.
So, the worst part about that is losing the hour of sleep. It's exciting, because it means that spring is here.
Mm-hmm.
Which really, now we set the clocks ahead earlier than we used to, so it comes early.
Well, Easter's early.
It is an early Easter. So it's a sign that spring is here, but at the same time, I really hate to lose that hour of sleep.
Yeah.
But we're up. We're ready to drink some beer.
Yeah.
So last week we talked about the explosion of breweries in Michigan, how they're just, every time you pick up an issue of the Michigan Beer Guide, there's 10 new breweries to talk about it. There were 130 some breweries, and we were really just blown away with the fact that there's going to be 8 breweries in little tiny Traverse City. It's amazing. So what we have this week is beer from one of those breweries, believe it or not. So, Right Brain Brewery, the two Cicerones gave us this beer. I don't know where you can get this at. I don't know if they're actually distributing it in this area or if they went up there.
I don't know. Mike got it, I think.
Okay.
I don't know how.
So, Right Brain Brewery in Traverse City. This is Firestarter Chipotle Porter, brewed with chipotle peppers, 5.9%. Now, we had been to Right Brain Brewery once, a couple years ago, 3 years ago maybe?
Quite a few, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They've moved and expanded much since then, but when we went, I recall that we weren't really too impressed with any of the beers that we had, and I don't know that we've ever had any of the beers elsewhere.
I can't tell you. Other than maybe the festivals.
Probably the festivals. So let's check this out and see what we think of this one. Cheers. Smells very chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about a lot of pepper beers is they tend to be overdone.
Ooh, that is kind of spicy.
Really hot.
I caught that on the back of my nose. Going down my throat.
Yeah? Oh yeah, it is.
It's a little
It's
spicy.
subtle with the heat though. You get a little bit of the smokiness from this, smoky. Chipotles are smoky.
And they are spicy.
Sure. And they are spicy. Not one of the hottest peppers though, for sure. Because the smokiness kind of cuts that, I think. I get chocolate, very creamy chocolatiness. I get the smokiness.
It's like that, what's that sauce they make with the chocolate that's Mexican?
Oh, mole sauce?
Mole.
Kind of like that?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I like the heat in it. It's very subtle. I really only get it as it's going down. It's not like, oh gosh, it's so spicy I can't
No, it's
drink
not
it.
that bad, no.
Yeah.
But it's got a little bit
It's
of
just
bite.
going down. I get a little bit of pepper heat.
I've been getting, it's on like my roof of my mouth and like,
Yeah.
I've been getting it down.
I get it swallowing it going down and getting just a pleasant, a mild heat and kind of a little burn going down. Nice, very nice. Was it a spicy burp? Did it burn coming up?
No, that was more of a, like, no, I guess when it came out my nose. I feel it in my nose.
Burn your nose? I think this is pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
It's, there's not a lot of carbonation in it. But that's okay for a porter style because it kind of lends to the creaminess of the chocolatey. Like you said, kind of like a mole. There's a brewery, is it Arcadia, that makes a mole beer.
All I know is I like the mole
I don't recall
sauce.
it being very mole-like. This is, I would consider this to be pretty mole-like.
Yeah, because we get that sauce at that one Mexican restaurant in Mexican Town Village or whatever, and it's really like creamy and spicy.
It's delicious. Good job with that. So look for that. Not sure if you can buy it in stores around here, but you can always go up to Traverse City. Fun little trip to Traverse City. Firestarter Chipotle Porter. They are big enough now that they are distributing. I think some bars carrying their stuff on tap.
Oh, okay.
So probably very possible that you can buy this around here. So look for that, Firestarter Chipotle Porter. It is a really big week coming up, because a week from today, believe it or not, is St. Patty's Day. It's hard to believe. And so a big week as far as beers at 4th Street Brewery, because we're going to have a beer on Thursday, like always. And then just a couple of days later, on Sunday, we're going to have a whole bunch of beers.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have 4 new porters coming out. So really, it's like we're tapping 5 new porters this week, and we'll have
Stouts.
5. Yeah, stouts. Pardon me, get the porter and the and the brain there. Because we'll have 5 stouts on tap for St. Patty's Day. We'll be tapping a cask conditioned version of Beer Enormous Imperial Stout with decaf coffee in it. Decaf coffee. The curious thing about decaf coffee, does it always taste awful, or is it just that it's like cheap brands that make it? We'll find out, because we used Starbucks decaf coffee in there. I have a feeling that it's going to be like all the Starbucks coffee. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
So, and you won't have to worry about that caffeine buzz.
Yeah,
keeping you
the
up.
flavor, but not the buzz.
Mhm.
That's right.
And so that's Thursday. And then Sunday, 4 new stouts. We have a oatmeal coffee wheat stout. We have a smoked stout. We have a foreign style stout, which is a style you don't see very much. Very nice, kind of rich, without being too sweet, a little higher in alcohol. And then we also have, I'm drawing a blank at the moment, but 4 stouts. And they'll be on tap when we open
Beer Enormous.
at noon. No. Well, that's one. That's already on tap. So
Okay.
that's the one of the 5. 4 new ones, and then one that's already on. So not opening for breakfast this year because it's on a Sunday. Got to pay that big extra chunk of change to open before noon, which normally we open at 1 on Sunday. So opening at noon is, is
A little early.
that's earlier for us, and probably stay open later. So it'll be a nice long day. And it'll be interesting to see, because this is our 8th year being open, and it has yet to be on a Sunday with leap year, the way that worked out. So we'll find out what kind of day it is. But definitely, even if you just absolutely despise everything about St. Patrick's Day, and you think of it as most rational people, I guess, as amateur day, come on out and try the stouts. You don't have to stay all day when all the craziness is going on. Just come in and try the stouts and get some delicious Irish
All the craziness
food.
is going to be downtown and Old Shillelagh and all those other places.
No, it's everywhere.
Okay.
It's everywhere. Downriver is surprising. Downriver is must be a lot of Irish people, or a lot of Irish wannabe people.
A lot of, I think, wannabes.
Because every place downriver is packed. We're probably one of the slower paces on St. Patty's Day, and we're packed too. So go figure. Anyways, we will see you, hopefully, St. Patty's Day.
And the first robin of the season.
First robin's been spotted. So spring is just around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to drink this beer, get off to the brewery. We don't have a kettle this week.
It's going to look empty in the
there's
brewery.
still plenty of stuff to do.
You're going to think the place is closing down. There's no kettle.
Well, it's probably, people thought it was being repoed as they saw it being thrown away today, I'll bet you. But it wasn't. We're still in business.
Yeah.
So cheers, everyone. We'll see you this week at 4th Street Brewery.